kind of not listen to the people. He has his own agenda, but he can't do that alone. He's only one person. The best time when we had balances, when we had a Republican leader in the House and a Democrat president. When Newt Gingrich was in charge of the House, and you had Bill Clinton, you had someone that can manage that out. You can't have just one party controlling everything, because as you can see, we don't get anything done, and it becomes a game of political chess between both sides. Again, we're the pawns. We're the pawns of it. And again, we got to stop that. So if you have candidates, again, that are willing to listen to people, that are coming to these meetings, those are the people you need to support. And understand that they need your support by volunteering, obviously financially, because, again, we have to understand, these guys that are in control right now, they have big financial reward chests. They're ready to go, and they're ready to disparage any message that goes against what they have, so we have to be equally as loud. We have to go out of our way to make sure that our voices are heard, because, quite simply, they have the money, we have the muscle. We have the desire, we have the heart to make things better. They're not willing to make any changes, so we have to go and do it ourselves. And again, it starts with each and every one of us here. You have to identify who the people are that you believe are your leaders and support them. Make sure that we put the right people, because he's in Ohio, he's going to help create laws that are going to affect me. And that's the whole point. When I'm interviewing people in Alabama or anywhere else, those people still affect all of us. So we need to support conservative candidates, people who follow the Constitution across the country. In your area in particular, but we need to support the people that are supporting the values of this country. I'm going to leave you a quote that, again, it's, like I said, I was up until about 4 o'clock last night. We got here about 12. And I wanted to make sure that the message is spread, that we, like I said, it starts with each and every one of us. It's not about me up here or anyone else. It starts with you down there, that we have to pick the right people and listen. Listen to these people, because a lot of people come out with a smooth speech. I'm doing a radio show, and I have some candidates in Michigan that are running as Republican candidates. And I can tell you, the more I interview them, the more I dig, the more questions I give them to answer, they're not really Republicans. It's kind of like the end thing to be right now. Because if you're trying to win, that's obviously the way to change. We need to really examine and listen to the message of the candidates. Don't be fooled by just the rhetoric and the talking points. They had that ready days ago. So they have that. Listen to exactly, and make sure your answers are satisfied. Don't let them answer it with their talking points. If you ask them a question, if you ask a congressman or a governor, what is going to be the first thing you're going to do when you're governor? Are you going to cut something? They can't answer. They're going to cut something, or what they're going to cut, then they're lollygagging with your answer. I have a better word to use, but I won't use it in front of you. I'm a Christian. One quote here that I wanted to leave you with. This is a quote, and I think, again, we have to really take heed to this. The quote is, "A government big enough to give you everything you want is a government big enough to take from you everything you have."
Yeah.
We can't let that happen. I think it's very ironic that the same way over 200 years ago, when people were meeting in front of taverns discussing how they were going to fight for their freedom, we're still doing that now. Again, the fight for freedom is a vigilant. It's got to be vigilant, and it's got to continue, because there's going to always be someone out here that's willing to challenge us on our freedom. So thank you for having me. God bless you, and God bless America.
Let's give a standing ovation to this young man for leaving his family and driving all the way down here from Detroit to share his inspiring message with us. Thank you very much, Wayne. You're a great American and a great patriot.
We want you just to drive it up here with us.
Oh, thank you. Well.